Hello. Today I'm gonna be cutting my hair and also just talking about where I am in life, I guess. So I've actually been meaning to cut my hair for a while. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna part it into 3 pieces, and then I'm gonna cut those 3 pieces. I don't know. I think it's called the wolf cut, like another version of the wolf cut, but I don't know. Anyway, funny thing is, I'm actually filming this on a date that I should be working. It's an impromptu day off. I had every intention of going to work today, but my boss, I'm pretty sure, is plotting on me. So there's that. Pretty sure she's plotting on me, and I think she made my other boss think that I quit. How is my boss plotting on me? Well, they want me to work a day that I can't work. Like I'm not available that day. I have class that day. Like I can't work it. Totally understand that they need someone to work it, but my boss was like, "You will be working this day, though," and I told her I understand that I will be on the schedule, but I just called in the past 2 weeks, which they should know about because I told them I wouldn't be able to work it. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happened this week. But I guess there was a miscommunication. I only know this because my coworker told me. So as far as my managers know, I don't know this. I believe there was a miscommunication, and they just marked me as a no call, no show. Which, if you don't work, that's bad. It's pretty bad. So that's what I'm gonna do. I guess they were really upset about that, and by they I mean my boss that's right above me. So I have my boss that's right above me, which I've been working there longer than she has, and then I have my other boss. We'll call my other boss Big Boss. So my boss also put me on the schedule for the following day, but I don't work that day. So not only did she put me on the schedule for the following day, she also didn't tell me that she put me on the schedule for the following day. The only reason why I know that is because we have like a public schedule, right, where everyone can see it. Well, not public, but like everyone can see the schedule. And it's not like on an app or something. It's literally in the office, like on property. And so my coworker was like, "Hey, you're coming in tomorrow?" And I was no. He was like, "Hey, you no call, no showed?" And I was like, "No, I definitely called in." I'm like, "Oh, that's weird. They put you no call, no show." And I was like, "Oh, okay, weird." And then he's like, "Also put you down for tomorrow." And I was like, "Huh?" He sends me a picture of the schedule that has me handwritten in for the next day. And I was like, "Oh, that's so weird. She didn't even tell you." And then yeah, not only did she not tell me, I guess I don't know. I'm assuming also that she put me for another day. My coworker just didn't tell me. Because my boss, my big boss today messages me and she's like, "Hey, are you coming in for work today?" And I was like, she's like, "I'd really appreciate your response." And I was like, "Yeah, of course I'm coming into work today. Like, it's just this other day that's the issue." She's like, "Okay, cool. So actually don't come into work today." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm fired." For whatever reason. People have literally done worse than me at this job. Like literally made like they've done a lot worse. And they were not fired. So I was like, "Oh well, I'm fired, I guess." And then she tells me that they weren't sure if I was gonna come into work, so they moved the schedule. So now I have today off, and I end up working tomorrow and the day after. And I was like, "Okay, can I ask why you didn't think I was gonna come in?" She's like, "Cause you didn't come in this day." And I'm like, is that really it? Because I didn't come in one day, you thought I quit my job? Weird. That's a little bit weird. Especially since she knows me better than my boss does. So I'm like, okay, whatever. That's, whatever that is. And so then I tell her, okay, well, yeah, okay, like, because she told me, like, there's also, like, issues, like, we need to talk about my availability pretty much. And I was just like, okay, that's fine. I did call in that day, so I can understand why. I said I can understand the confusion. I don't understand the confusion. I'm not gonna lie. But I just said that to say that. And I also told her, like, let me know when we can have the meeting. We're never having that meeting. That meeting, it's never happening. Not because of me. But because they can never, like, they don't have the time for stuff like that. Obviously, they don't have time for stuff like that. If they can't even, like, you know? So that meeting's probably never gonna happen. But I did want to, like, basically acknowledge, like, hey, I know you said we need to have a meeting. So, like, just let me know when the meeting is. And she's like, of course. And I was like, yeah, you know, I've been here for a while, so I'd really like to resolve these issues. These issues are not getting resolved. The issue is they need somebody to work that day, and I can't work that day. Hire somebody else. So my mom's like, oh my gosh, they replaced you already? And I was like, no, I very much doubt that they replaced me already. There's a coworker who can do what I do. So I think they put him, like, he was trained in that position as well. So I think they had him work tonight, and then they have me work his schedule tomorrow and the day after. So this is too much hair though. So that's what I think happened. And if they did replace me, then they did replace me. For whatever reason, I don't feel like bad or anxious about this. And I think that's really interesting because it's not like I have like another job lined up. Like, I don't, this is my main job. Not YouTube. Like, this job is my main job. So, like, I don't understand why I don't feel anxious, but I just think the universe is telling me it's all gonna work out. It's gonna be fine. And I just kind of been rolling with that all week because I found out about this like Monday. That my boss is plotting on me, because also my coworker said that she wanted to work my shift, and that so I told her, yeah, go ahead, you know, I'm gonna call in anyway. And then she didn't work that shift. So I think it was a setup. I think it was a plot. I'm not gonna confront anybody about it, really, like saying like, oh, you're plotting on me, you know, because I don't care. You know, they didn't win, in my opinion. Like, you can, okay, you fired me, and then we're already shorthanded. We're already extra shorthanded. Go ahead and fire me. Go ahead and fire me. See how even more shorthanded you'll be. I doubt they've hired somebody, and even if they did, they're gonna be, if they're coming into a job that's already shorthanded, meaning they're gonna have to do even extra work that they probably weren't expecting. Like, it would just be a bad business move to fire me off the bat. It would just be kind of stupid. So my mom works in a different industry, but she's a manager, and she like is so like concerned, and she's like, no, well, they can't just fire you because of this and this and this. They can fire you for this. And I'm like, okay, mom, you don't understand. One, it's not the same industry. So yes, although they definitely can fire me for that, like, legally, it's just not a smart business move to do that. And like, even if they did, right, I'm talking all this big talk, and then next video I was like, oh, I lost my job. By lost, I mean, I don't even know if it can be considered lost. But yeah, so I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm applying to other places, and like, I'm looking into other things and whatever. And obviously, I don't have enough subscribers on here to even dream of making YouTube my full-time job. But I'm not like concerned. Like, I'm just not concerned. And that's very new for me. It happens, okay, it's not exactly new. It's just kind of rare for me to like not be running simulations and like, oh, what if I do this and this and this happens, and then I have to do this, and then, well, oh, if I don't have this, then this is gonna happen. You know, like, I think like that all the time. Like, I'm always looking, I was telling my mom actually, I was like, I'm always looking into the future, that I'm like never in the present. Like, I'm hardly ever in the present, really. It's only, I've noticed this actually, it's only when I feel like someone else can take care of anything that goes wrong that I'm relaxed and I'm like chill and in the present. I think that's so sad. That's so sad, honestly. But yeah, so she's like, "Well, how are you gonna have a future if you don't have a job or something like that, right?" And I was like, "Well, mom," because I think she thinks that I'm just like whatever. I'm gonna quit my job and then I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna just I don't know, you know. But that's not that's not the case. But yeah, I was telling her, I was like, "Mom, the future doesn't even exist. Like, it doesn't exist yet. Like, the present is right now." And then she kind of just dropped the topic. I don't think she really understood what I was saying, but it was in that moment that I kind of realized, like, I do have a big problem with not enjoying the moment. Like, even, okay, not even enjoying the moment. Like, if it's like I'm at a party or whatever, like, I am enjoying the moment, but I'm also always thinking about after. I'm always thinking about after. This is so crooked. This line is so crooked. I can feel it. I don't even have to look at it. I don't know. I'm gonna fix this. Is this line crooked too? Well, you guys are gonna have to know before me because it's super crooked. Oh well, I don't care. I think it's kind of funny, like when you get to the point of like where your hair is where my hair is, which my hair is all the way down past my butt. Like it's already it's pretty long. That I just don't care as much about cutting it myself, like about cutting it weird myself because it's just like, oh well, I'll just go shorter. Like I could go all the way up to right here and my hair's still long. Like my hair is still considered long and I would still consider it long. It would technically be short by like this standard, but it would still be long. Side note, you see all this like blonde here? This I bleached it in 2021. In 2021 is when I bleached it. Like this hair is from 2021. So all of this growth is 4 years about. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about. So yeah. So I actually got on a dating app to try. Honestly, I just want to find people to go out with. Like I don't have friends. My one going out friend unfollowed me and made me unfollow her. And I don't know why. I don't know what I did or if she got a boyfriend, so I don't know if maybe that was it. I think she was kind of not talking to me because okay, here's my theory. This is the only thing I can think of that would be the reason that she wouldn't talk to me is because her boyfriend boyfriend in between boyfriend lit my cigarette. That's the only thing I can think of. And I didn't even ask him to. He just did it and I was like, "Oh." And so it's the only reason I can think is that is because that just keeps playing in my head. And then I asked a lot of people, I was like, "Hey, do you think that's intimate? Like lighting someone's cigarette?" And a lot of people, if not all people, said yes. Like it's also like a gentlemanly thing to do, but it is kind of intimate. I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's probably why she's not talking to me anymore." I actually have a problem with that. A lot of my girlfriends that date guys, actually, it's not even just girlfriends. Um, my friends that date guys that are into women, they'll develop a crush on me or something, and I don't even know. I don't even know. And I honestly don't even talk to my friends' boyfriends because, like, I'm not interested in them. Even my ex-best friend wanted me to be friends with her boyfriend, and I had no interest in being friends with her boyfriend. Zero interest in being friends with her boyfriend. But I kind of tried to just for her sake. She really wanted us to be like besties. She even told me like, "I want you to be able to call him if I can't be there for you." And I was like, I don't want to call him if I don't want to call him at all, actually. And so anyway, they all have a crush on me or they'll like me, and I don't know what they're saying behind closed doors. But then my friend won't want to be my friend anymore. Like it's my fault. I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm not even flirting with them or not being provocative to them. Most of the time, I'm ignoring their existence. Most of the time, I'm telling you to leave your boyfriend at home. Like, I don't know what else I can do. I really, truthfully don't even know what else I can do because I keep getting blamed for it like it's my fault. Now, that makes me sound shady. I know. But I'm being so for real with you. I'm not even the type to be like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to include him because, he was all by himself. I don't care if he's all by himself. If you walked away and your boyfriend is standing there by himself, I'm not talking to him. Like, I don't care about your boyfriend. So, like, it kind of makes me sad. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that or she just wanted to live a different type of life, which is also possible. It just made me a little bit sad because it was like we were like newbie friends, so I'm kind of like, dang, she seemed really cool, she seemed like we could get along, and now, but anyway. Oh, I already did this wrong. They are not supposed to be buns, they are supposed to be ponytails. Am I gonna regret this? I don't think so. I don't think I will regret this. Okay, here's how we're gonna do it. Anyway, so yeah. That's where I'm at in life right now. Like, I don't have friends, which, like, that's like those types of friends. Like, I want friends to go out. Oh, I also got on a dating app, right? And because I want to go out. And so I figured, okay, since the boys love me so much, I might as well get on a dating app and try and get a few free drinks out of it or something. Or even just some cool spots to go to. Or just someone to dance with. Like, it doesn't even matter. But anyway, I put on my profile, right? I have, like, next to nothing about me. I literally put on my profile, like, looking for someone that knows the best clubs. Like, I want to go out, I want to dance, I want to drink. And I keep getting a bunch of people that are like, love to stay at home. I'm like, why did you slide on me, bro? Like, I'm not trying to stay at home. I also love to stay at home, but I'm not trying to stay at home. I'm trying to have a hot girl summer. And then someone was like, what do you mean by hot girl summer? And I was like, I'm trying to be outside. Like, I'm trying to be out. I'm trying to be out doing stuff. And he's like, oh, wish I found you earlier. Summer's already over. And I'm like, bro, it's the middle of summer right now. Like, what are you talking about? And then he starts talking about, like, oh, I haven't felt summer since, like, since graduating high school. And I'm like, you're a loser. What do you mean? What did you do in high school that you can't do right now? Like, I get it, you have to work, but I don't know, a lot of people worked in high school, like, at least in my high school. So, yeah. I'm just like, I told my friend that I feel like I'm a caterpillar wrapping itself in a cocoon. And I feel like I may have, like, mentioned that in my previous video of how I'm, like, struggling right now. But I kind of feel like I am in the period of transition, but, like, transition right before transition. Like before the trend, okay. So, like, the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly inside the cocoon, right? That process starts when the cocoon is finished. I feel like my cocoon is not finished yet. Like, I'm in the process of finishing it, and then I can begin the transformation, But yeah, speaking of butterflies, I watched the K-drama Nevertheless. It's dramatic. I'll tell you that. The drama was giving drama. Just the ending. Just literally like the last 10 minutes, I think. Total eye roll. But total eye roll. Nothing was resolved. Oh my gosh. I was so agitated. I was watching it with my mom, and she was just like, we were both agitated. We both like the other guy so much more. And I was even telling her, I was like, okay, obviously they're gonna end up together, right? But I just wish that. No, I said, okay, it doesn't look like she's gonna end up with this guy. But I just hope she's either I just hope she's by herself. Because, like, I don't want her to be with the other guy. Like, I don't think the other guy is it. And had they done maybe a time skip, like, maybe a year later, even a few months later, then I could have accepted it more. But, like, the way it was just not it. Nothing changed. Like, as far as she's concerned. He did change, but, like, as far as she's concerned, nothing has changed. So, yeah. Anyway, I almost cut bangs. I almost cut bangs in my hair, and then I realized that that would not be cute. Yeah, all these lines are so jacked up. They just are gonna be what they're gonna be. They just are what they are. I just hope I can get these ponytails centered. Okay, wait, this is kind of cute. From one side. It's kind of cute from one side. This was not intentional. Anyway, I'm here to cut my hair. I'm just like looking. Okay, how much am I gonna cut off? I don't know. But this ponytail is not centered. Oh, there's this one. Oh. On the low, it's actually so hot. I'm just wearing a hoodie. Like, it's actually still very much summer. I still very much feel the heat. You probably heard my air conditioner kick on right now. Okay, we're just gonna hope for the best. This time though, I don't know if you've seen. Have I posted? I don't think I've ever posted a haircutting video on here. That's a thumbnail. We'll try again. Okay. So we're going to try this. I don't even know how long my hair is, to be honest. But I hope that it's even. Enough, at least. I already cut it, like, I don't remember how long ago. And it was not that even. And it's probably not going to be that even today either. That's the thing about having long hair, is you can just go shorter. You can go shorter if things go wrong. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna have to cut on the floor. I was gonna put a bag and cut it in the sink, but I forgot. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Look at how shiny my hair looks though. That is so nice. I didn't even do anything to it. My hair is just shiny. And then over here it's like not as shiny. But yeah, so this is part of my glow up series. I don't know if I already said that, but this is part of my glow up series that I hope I finish before the end of the year. Okay, so we're gonna cut off that much, which is like 1.5 inches maybe. Let's try that. I feel very blasé in life right now. Like, I feel very stagnant. I don't mind things being calm. I don't mind things being predictable, but what I do mind is things being stagnant. I was telling my mom that, and she was, because I was like, I feel very stagnant in life, and it's not giving. anything. It's kind of like being on freeze frame, you know? And that is not cool. Okay. Low-key cut that blind because this is right in front of my face. And it's crooked. Yay. How do they do this? Like this. I probably should have watched a couple videos. How do they? It's actually not that bad. I just like missed a couple pieces. But like it's actually not that bad. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do with this third piece, right, is I'm gonna bring this forward. I didn't do this time though, but I'm gonna brush it. The thing about long hair too, when you have like texture in your hair, is that you can brush it and then it'll get tangled right away again. Or maybe not tangled, but it'll start like, no, it'll get tangled. It won't get really knotted, but it will get tangled like all over again as soon as you let go of it. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I remember that I was struggling this one time and my great grandmother came to me in a dream and I remember asking her, like, what are you doing here? And she was like, I'm here to tell you something or something like that. And it was just like, she basically told me like things are the way they are and that's just, no, things happen the way they happen, that's just how they are. Something like that. Basically she said it is what it is, but in a different way. And for some reason, I just understood that a lot better. Okay, so now you can tell how uneven this is, and my ends are so scraggly. Anyway, so now that I have these together, I am going to cut the second layer to where the first layer is, you know? So now I'm gonna cut right there. I guess this turned into a tutorial. I was just gonna chat the whole time, but I actually don't have that much to say apparently. So we're gonna do like this. Damn, I can't see. This is super crooked. It's not that bad. It's still uneven though. It's weird. And why? Like, it's super uneven. I think I favor one side on accident. just gonna check this second layer on its own. Okay, we're going to cut it light. Okay. I've been super into like transmigration since I discovered it, which funniest thing is I actually discovered it on Wattpad. And it's because it was something I was craving and I didn't know I was craving it. So I was calling it like time travel or something, and I ended up finding this novel that was I believe it was an American, well actually I don't know, it was written in English, but it was like a Chinese themed transmigration novel, which is a very, from my understanding, a very popular I guess it's a trope in Chinese like media, in fictional media. So I was like in love with that story, and I fell into like this giant rabbit hole of Chinese transmigration stories. And then from there I found Korean transmigration stories, and I have been lost in the sauce for ever since, pretty much. It's a little bit uneven still, but I don't know if I can correct it. Let's see. Hairstylist, if you're watching this, just let me know what I did wrong. Let me know what I did wrong, and next time I'll do it right. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna stop cutting that now. Alright, third layer time. Really, this is basically a trim. I'm only cutting like 2 inches off. But I'm also scared. So I'm leaving room for me to fail. I think I was supposed to start from the back. I think I was supposed to cut the back layer first and then have the front layers match. Cause yeah, that's how I was supposed to do it actually. Because the back layer doesn't even do anything. It's completely lost. So actually, we're gonna start again, and we're gonna do it the right way, question mark. So we're actually gonna cut this layer now. We're gonna just start in reverse, pretend I didn't say any of that before, okay? Cause this is where all my length is anyway. This is the bottom part, so we're gonna bring this right to the front. I probably should have more hair ties to like keep it all straight and whatever, but I didn't want to do all that. So we're actually, cheese. So it's back here. We are going to cut a couple inches off this, and then we'll do the second layer, and then we'll do the first layer again. That seems okay. Oh, I held it up here. Well, now I have to hold everything else up here. Otherwise, it's not going to be even. Well, yeah, that's not bad. And then I don't actually know what this does. I think it like softens up the blunt edge or something like that. I totally may have messed this up already. The thing about me is I don't really care too much. Eventually I'll care and I'll probably fix it again, but I don't really care too much about it. Okay, so then move the first layer to the side and grab the second layer. See, it's already a little messed up, so brush it again. If you minded my dirty brush, I don't care. I don't care. You know what? Actually, another thing. People that comment before the video has started and it's not very clear that they've commented before the video started, like, I didn't, like, I hope, like, it's not like, oh my gosh, my show is on, or I'm so excited for this. Like, it's not something like that. It's just like they already are having opinion before watching the video. Trip me out. I got a comment that was like, please, please, please don't be basically garbage of this and this and this and this and this. And I was like, what? What are you even talking about? And they're like, oh, it's just because usually videos like this are like this, this, and this. But yours isn't. I actually really enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, thanks. But I was like, why are you being so loud in my comments? Like, did you realize I'm not a big creator, right? Like, I'm definitely gonna see your comment. Like, it was so strange. Like, it was so weird to me. But yeah, a lot of my shifting videos, actually my shifting to My Hero Academia, only the first one though, is still like so popular. Look at this difference, dog. Like, this is where the back layer ends, and this is where this layer ends. So maybe I'm not gonna cut it all the same length. Well, if I want layers, if I want a dramatic difference, like a wolf cut, then I am gonna cut it. Okay, I don't know yet. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this yet, but I'm gonna cut it right here. But yeah, it's my most popular video, so I'm always getting comments from that video, and it's so funny to see my shifting videos like blow up every so often. And by blow up, I mean like a bunch of people, like I'll have a large influx of people watching them and commenting on them. It's so funny sometimes because like I don't even do that anymore, and like it's like you're looking into my past, you know? I could totally take down the videos, but like that's kind of not the point. It's not that I don't like the videos anymore. Like, I just think it's funny that those are the videos that are like getting people to subscribe to me. I kind of feel like they're scamming themselves, because whenever I like a video from a creator that's been like years, even months sometimes, like before, like when they posted it, I will go and check out their channel first before I subscribe. Because like, you know, like what if they're like me and they don't even make content like that anymore, and I don't actually agree with what their content is anymore, or I don't like it, you know? Like, because I don't know, I just like think more before I do things, and I've noticed that not a lot of people are like that. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I need to focus on this part, which is hella uneven. Do you see that? That's hella uneven. That's so bad. Okay. Okay. This is super bad. My mom hates when I cut my hair myself. She really hates it. She really hates it. She'd rather me spend like $70+ on someone cutting my hair 2 inches than for me to cut it. And I don't know why she does that, to be honest, because I've never like regretted cutting my hair, like sobbing. So like I don't like. I think in her head it's just because she doesn't want me to like look bad, you know, like she doesn't want the haircut to come out gross or whatever. But to me, it just reads that she has absolute zero faith in me. She has just no faith that I can do anything ever. And I know that's not true. That's just how it feels. And I try to explain that to her, like, can you not say this stuff anymore? Because like I'm also doing like a little crafty project, and for an event, and she's like has no faith in me. And the thing is, not only is she like not only does she not have any faith in me, she also just kind of tells me that she has no faith in me, and like not in so many words, but like, you know, kind of like, are you sure you're gonna do that? I don't know why you do this to yourself. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't even try. Da 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 da. So, yeah. That's also partially, maybe the reason, like, me not having friends, really. Okay, the thing is, I do have friends. But, like, I don't have friends that want to do the things that I want to do, you know? Like, I've had these friends forever. Like, I've had, like, they're those type of friends. I don't have friends that, like I said, I want to go out, and, like, I don't have friends that also want to go out. My mom, actually, she went out today, and she was like, oh, come with us. And then I, like, looked at the place they were going, and I'm like, it's a bunch of old people. Like, I don't want to go. And she's like, aw, like, come on, you want to meet people, you want to have fun, you want to go out and live life, but like you don't want to leave the house. And I was like, fair, but like I also don't want to go out and live life with old people. Like, that's not the crowd I'm trying to hang out with. Is this uneven? I mean, yes, but like super uneven. Yes. It's literally the middle of the night. I just had to cut my hair. I've been trying to cut my hair all day, but I just was not feeling it. And now I'm feeling better. And I think I'm just more myself at night. Even when I film videos during the day, like it's just a little bit strange. I usually film either like in the dead middle of the night or around sunset. And I don't know why. It's just, I've kind of just been like that. Okay, so now let's do this first layer, and we'll match it to the second layer. All right, I think. Or we'll just do an inch off or something, I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't even need that much. I said an inch, I meant like a centimeter. Oh, you know what? Actually, this moved. Okay. Now let's try this. That's so bad. That is so bad. That's super crooked. That's super slanted. Ooh, that's super slanted. It's fixable. It's fixable. I tell myself. Is it like really bad, or like it's not really bad. It's just kind of bad, but not really bad. Okay, let's see how this looks, and then we'll try and cut some face framing pieces maybe. I don't know. I've had a mohawk, so that's why there's like these shorter layers. I've had my hair is completely like just completely uneven as it is, because I've had a mohawk, a few different widths. I've had an undercut. I think my undercut has already evened out, to be honest. I've also just been cutting my hair myself. And it's also just all these different colors, like all these different shades of brown and blonde, and that's because I've just been kind of like blonding it, but with like blonde hair dye. I have not been bleaching it because I didn't want to bleach it. Aside from the parts that are very clearly bleached, I got those done at a salon. Funny enough, as a transformation, like I was really just like kind of going through it a little bit, and I had just quit my job because of situations, and this looks choppy AF. And so then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like use my last check, and I'm gonna, like, all my bills were already paid, but like I'm gonna treat myself, I'm gonna go get my hair done, and I did like the blonde. Actually, you know what, this is not that bad. There's hope. There, you can't see it. You probably still can't see it, but like there's hope. Like it doesn't look that bad actually. And like also the thing about cutting my hair myself is like the more you do something, like the better you get at it, you know? Like practice makes improvement, and I am trying to improve. I thought about going to like school for cosmetology, and then I was like, I actually don't want to do this for other people. I actually don't want to do this for other people. I'm just gonna do it for myself. Yeah, I've been meaning to cut my hair since like March, I think. So I'm glad I was actually able to do it, even if it doesn't come out the way I wanted it to. But it is not looking absolutely horrific, so I'm pretty proud of that. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of it. I don't know what it looks like from the back. So you guys are gonna have to, you're gonna have to tell me how bad it is. Assuming I don't cut that out. But yeah, let's try parting it. And it doesn't really look that bad. My hair is actually curly, but I weigh it down with oils and stuff. The curl pattern is not that strong. So since I have I do have super long hair, honestly. I know there are people with hair longer than mine, okay? That doesn't negate the fact that my hair is super long. But, yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think I will love it. Honestly, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna look. I didn't even part it right. Let me part it down the middle. But yeah, so like a lot of the time my hair looks kind of like half wavy, half curly, or I say half, but that's being generous about it being half. But like it just looks wavy and curly and straight, and that's just because I weigh it down all the time. I just don't really, like, my mom has curly hair too, but she never learned to take care of her curly hair, so I never learned to take care of my curly hair. And by the time I even realized I had curly hair and there's like a specific way to take care of it, I just didn't want to do all of that anymore. And I think I look better with like wavy / straight hair anyway. My curly hair is cute though. Rarely. I don't think you guys have ever seen it, to be honest. My curly hair is cute. And I mean, I got the texture from it, so it holds like heatless styles too. I just don't do them, but it does hold them. This is very clearly, okay, I lied. It's not very clearly uneven. It's just like if you're examining it, you can tell it's uneven, but otherwise, I think it's cute. Face framing pieces, I don't even know if I want to touch that, because the last time I touched that, which is where these pieces came from, they were not cute. It was not cute. I do want to go a little shorter, but I don't know if I want to mess with this actually. I think I'm gonna leave them. I think I'm gonna leave it, and I can always cut them later. You know, if I cut them now, I can't like put them back later. So yeah, this has been me. I made a 15-minute video out of me cutting my hair. You know, it's not gonna be 50 minutes because I'm gonna maybe chop it up. Maybe. I might just, actually I'm not gonna chop it up. I might, I don't know. Well, anyway, it doesn't look so bad from the back that I can see. It's still past my butt though. I don't know how to get rid of it. I have like this rat tail that's just like significantly longer than my hair, and I even cut that hair, so I don't know. I think it's just my mom was like, why don't you just, right? Every time I cut my hair. And I'm like, well, I think it's just a part of me now. I think it's just like, it's just there. It's just a part of me now. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble about my life right now. And yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And you'll catch me in the next one. Bye.